Feeling that magic tonight with ABBA. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Somebody get the record player a new needle. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Shut up! Fix the damn needle already, and if you, remember, I mean, if you have somebody in your place that, you know, you tell them you have to repair the needle, and they send you to drug rehab, they're definitely declared rock and roll impaired. I was talking about the record player, damn it! What do you say we go over here to our listeners, because the high time is time enough right now. Anybody who's listening in right now can participate in this here broadcast by sending me a message on your AIM window, your AIM, A-E-I-O-U, your AIM list in AOL Instant Messaging, and also the users of ICQ and Yahoo Instant Messaging. I don't do MSN because, let's face it, MSN is like MS garbage. If you are listening in and you are using ICQ or Yahoo Instant Messaging, all you got to do is send me a message. Look for me under SonicBlu, SonicBlu. That's how you find me. Now, all you AOL Instant Messenger users that don't want a thing to do with ICQ or Yahoo, and if you think they can take a flying leap at the moon, chances are you'll be on AIM. Then you can look for me under the same pseudonym, just throw a numeral 2 at the end of it. SonicBlu 2, that's how you can reach me on AIM. That spelling, once again, is SonicBlu. Alright, now we gotta take a little time to talk with our listeners right now, because this is an interactive show. Starting off with Amiga Dragon, over there in the snowy regions. Right now he's getting a lot of snow up there. Got an inch and a half of snow this morning. 3 inches fell 10 miles to our west. Then this afternoon we got more snow. I saw it on the radar, you know, that you got quite a bit of snow coming in, and you live all the way up in the great state of Minnesota. So Minnesota is getting quite a bit of snow out there, and I can imagine that you're in for quite a bit more snow. Because, of course, when you live way up in the north, there's only one thing that follows snow. More snow, and good God, when it's summer. Yeah. Alright, but anyways, let's see. Do you have gloom, despair, and agony on me from Hee Haw? Well, I don't know if I do or not. I'll have to check my Hee Haw listings, because I'll tell you what, I'll read off what I got on Hee Haw, and then you tell me what it is you want to hear. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, you were commenting on that journey, Wheel in the Sky. It could either be a UFO. Hey, there's something, a UFO. Who knew? Or, I never really heard of it be called a wheel before. I mean, oh, Bobby, look at the wheel. That's not a wheel, honey. That's a UFO. Come on, let's go get a burger. No, that's a... I can understand if you were a toddler or something, didn't know what a UFO was. Or a halo around the sun or the moon or any number of things. Well, usually we call that a ring, but... who knows? I mean, you know, or a halo, you know, I mean, you know, angels have them too, so maybe you see an angel's halo up there. I don't know! You don't even know what Journey was thinking. Nobody does. I say we call up Steve Perry on the phone right now and see just how crazy he was. I don't know, but we'll probably do that later. Anyway, let's say hello to Panama Fox. Hey, Panama! Guess what? You're going to be on YouTube. Ha! I'm an evil bastard, ain't I? Oh, yeah. And the same goes for you, Slash, because you're listening in. You're all going to be on YouTube. Do you know why? We got the cameraman right here, and he is filming footage that's going to go onto the Time Machine Show channel in YouTube. That's right, because anything that we say, do, or do anything of the show, it's going to go right on YouTube, and then you can show it to your friends and say, look at me, I'm on Time Machine Channel. Wow, it's going to be interesting. Why do I sound like Bob Dylan when I sound like you people? Oh, Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm in the pavement thinking about the government. You know, every time I hear somebody who can't sing worth the crap, and they always say the same thing, you can't sing your way out of a paper bag. Yeah, well, listen to Bob Dylan. You listen to Yoko Ono. You tell me I can't sing. Anyway, we're going to be doing something really interesting coming up over here. And by the way, if you still have not if you listeners have still not posted me a message in your instant messaging window, do so now. Or if you don't want to interact with the show, that's fine. I'll just look for you some other way when you're not too embarrassed about being on YouTube. I know it's no big thing. It's no big deal. And well, I just say, you know what? Times like this, you just got to take your pride and swallow it and, you know, fart it out later. Right now we're going to be doing something that's real interesting. Incomplete halo around the sun are called sundogs. Sundogs? Now, I have never heard the term sundog before. Sundog actually... Wait a minute. Yes, I have. It was a Stephen King novelette. That's right. It was in 4 Past Midnight. It was the last tale in 4 Past Midnight. But he called it a sundog because of what he saw through a camera. And it was an actual dog. You know, sundog. You get it? Well, anyway... Was it? Oh, Sundog. You know, that sounds like a new product from, like, Oscar Mayer. New Oscar Mayer Sundogs. It tastes like they were made in the microwave, but sun-cooked means cooked fresh, and so they taste fresh. New Sundogs by Oscar Mayer. Get it today. You know, that's what I think of when I think of Sundogs. Alright, so we're going to be doing something, I keep on saying this about the next song and I never get to it. That's the way it goes. You pick a topic and you run with it and it seems to run you right into that other direction. We're going to go to our next song right now. This time I'm going to stay on track. We're going to go to our song. I must be stoned. We are going to go to our next song right now and it's right over here, loaded, ready to go. I'd like to talk about the title, because the title of the song is none other than UB40's Don't Walk on the Grass. The title of our movie is going to be called Wormwood 2, Don't Walk on the Grass. Who knew? Now, I want to know from James, did you ever know that... I know that you did a search seeing if there was any movie entitled Don't Walk on the Grass, and there was none, but did it pull up any song titles?
No, I was going through IMDb.
Oh, okay, so it wouldn't pull up song titles there. So I guess you were safe and sound with that one, but hey, you know what? Since we're doing a movie of Wormwood 2, maybe we can actually have a new version of Don't Walk on the Grass to be played through the movie, and I could probably throw something together if I had a backing track, though. I need to be able to put backing track. You know, hey, it could happen, though. I mean, just the ideas that come from a show like this. And I bet you didn't even know there was a song title called Don't Walk on the Grass.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so, I mean, you learn something new every day. Everybody learns something new every day. You learn something new every day. And last night we were learning a lot about rock and roll. You learned about the mystery of Bobby Joe McAllister of, the Ode to Billy Joe. And you learned about Thomas Dolby and how he got his name, and he actually ripped it off from Dolby Laboratories that had nothing to do with Dolby sound. You learned about that. You learned about who invented the polyphonic ringtones. That was also Thomas Dolby, by the way. And just a lot of musical knowledge that you never even thought you would learn. You learned it right here. And you've also learned there's a song called Don't Walk on the Grass, which matches our movie title, Wormwood 2, Don't Walk on the Grass. Check it out at Zombie Junkyard today, baby! Well, now we're going to check out UB40's rendition. Let's see if they're any scarier than we will be. When we come to your houses and scoop out your brains with an ice cream scoop and fester and feed on it as your festering body and flesh and blood spill all over the place. And we're going to be swimming in your bleh stuff. Just throwing it at each other and just doing all nasty things to your entrails and your insides, getting it between our fingernails and taking samples home and making it into some weird concoction that we're going to feed to the kids on Halloween night if they come around here egging our windows. Well, that's just the bizarre things we like to do around the set. Well, anyway, now that you got that in vision, have some UB40 to top it all off. Don't walk on the grass or else we'll kill you. I'm kidding, of course. Blood and brains with an ice cream scoop and entrails and stuff. I must have sounded like I was nauseous. Blah, stuff! I couldn't think of what to say, you know. So when that time happens, you got to do something. I mean, to make it sound like, well, you're not retarded or something. No, you got to make it. You got to keep going with that. I know what I need now, because I had the last of it a while ago. And while I'm out there, I'm going to look for the cards. Oh, strange magic! It's staring me right in the face, right over there. It was ELO.